Now over to Illinois, where we've got Bubbles' little kid. No, I don't know. Police in Knox County have arrested a man on alleged child sexual assault charges. Both the Knox County Sheriff's Office and the Galesburg Police Department had received information about a possible child sexual assault occurring within their county. George Keski, 26-year-old, was identified as a suspect after an investigation that also revealed multiple potential victims throughout Illinois. Keski was interviewed at the Knox County Sheriff's Office, where police say probable cause was established. He was then arrested on 3 counts of predatory criminal sexual assault, victim under 13. The Sheriff's Office says more charges in other jurisdictions are expected, as they have at least 12 of them. Dang, Bubbles, keep your kid under control. Alpena County, Michigan. An Alpena man was arrested for having child sexual abuse material following an investigation that was prompted by a tip from the Michigan Department of Corrections. It came out of the prison system. What do you know? He's been identified as Jonathan Butnick, a 38-year-old of Alpena, and he's charged with aggravated possession of child sexually abusive material and using a computer to commit a crime. Budnick was arrested following an investigation which began when a tip was received from the Michigan Department of Corrections. Like I said, a search of his residence resulted in numerous internet-capable devices being seized. Budnick was charged with 1 count of aggravated possession of child sexually abused material, 3 counts of possession of child sexually abused material, and 3 counts of using a computer to commit a crime, as well as habitual offender 4th offense. That's not your first rodeo, is it there, Chomo? Budnick was arraigned in the 88th Judicial District Court on March 18th. Let's get your little butt back into prison there, Budnick. The Lyon County Sheriff's Office on Thursday arrested Rafael Munoz Ramos of Dayton for 3 counts of sexual assault on a child younger than 14 years old, according to a news release. No other personal information about Munoz Ramos was included in that statement, other than the fact that he's sitting in jail on a $300,000 bond. The investigation is not complete, so the police are asking if anyone who has any information, please contact the Lyon County Sheriff's Office. And when they get that information and it becomes known, be sure to find it here first on the sex offender hit list. See ya, Chomo. A Birmingham man has been charged with nearly a dozen sex crimes involving a very young girl. This is Derek Darnell Lassiter Jr. He's a 25-year-old, and he was arrested by the Pleasant Grove Police on 10 charges, including first-degree rape, first-degree sodomy, traveling to meet a child for an unlawful sex act, and enticing a child for immoral purposes. The victim in this case is a young girl over the age of 12 and under 16 who lives in Pleasant Grove. Police Chief Danny Reed said Lassiter communicated with the child on Instagram. And at some point, Reed said the child told an adult, and then of course the police were notified. Court records show Lassiter was indicted in a 2020 charge of second-degree rape. Unreal. Check this out. A judge dismissed that charge the following year. Well, getting charged with this one kind of proves he did the first one, don't it? Then he goes on to say, we believe there are possibly more victims out there. Well, Lassiter here was booked into the Jefferson County Jail Thursday night, and he remains on bonds there totaling about $100,000. See ya, Chomo. As if this evening's news hasn't been bad enough for the school systems, here we go again, this time from Las Vegas. An assistant principal of a Henderson Middle School was arrested in Texas on charges relating to contacting a minor for sex. According to Henderson Justice Court records, Dr. Howard Hughes of Del Webb Middle School is facing 3 charges of contacting a minor for sex. It's our second assistant principal of the evening, I believe. Hughes, a 61-year-old, has resigned and will not be allowed on campus, of course, according to Clark County School District Police. Hughes has been employed with the school district since January of 22, and the school says Hughes was arrested by the U.S. Marshals on Friday in Texas. The department thanked the Nevada and North Texas Marshals for assisting in that arrest. Now listen to this. Hughes will be the latest of that school district employee arrested this week, so more than one of them, on charges related to abusing students. On Monday, Joshua Herrera was arrested on 1 count of contacting a minor by a person of authority for sex and 2 counts of a school employee engaging in a sexual contact with a pupil 16 or under. Herrera was employed as a student success advocate after serving as a campus security monitor and then as an office specialist with the school from 2019 to 2023. The report said that the suspect developed a sexual relationship with a student that he met at the school. And then on Thursday, Mesquite police arrested David Scott Curtis, a 54-year-old, on a warrant issued out of St. George, Utah. According to the police, Curtis is facing a charge of aggravated sexual abuse of a minor for a crime committed approximately 10 years ago. Also on Thursday, the same school district identified Harun Zakai, a 44-year-old, as a suspect after officers found a recording device at Woolley Elementary School. What the hell is up with that school district? I would like to know. Alright, Wisconsin. Yeah, you're looking at his forehead, aren't you? Looks like somebody smacked him upside the head with a mini stop sign. Manitowoc authorities are asking for the public's help in finding possibly more victims of a man with a stop sign shaped dent in his head who's facing child sex crime charges. In February, the Manitowoc County Sheriff's Office received a complaint of a sexual assault involving a suspect identified as Michael Cornely. Got corners all in that dent, don't it? He's a 74-year-old man from Francis Creek. And during this investigation, the law enforcement became aware that Cornely was arranging to meet a child for the purpose of having sexual contact. Michael Cornely was arrested without incident on March 21st. He's being charged with second-degree sexual assault, use of a computer to facilitate a child sex crime, attempted second-degree sexual assault of a child, and exposing a child to harmful materials. On March 22nd, Michael Cornely attended a bail hearing. A total bail amount of $15,000 was set for both cases. It's kind of small, if you ask me. Investigators have reason to believe that Michael Cornely's behavior has been ongoing for a substantial amount of time. It's not his first rodeo. Obviously, somebody got mad at him and dented his head in. Manitowoc County Sheriff's Office is requesting the public's assistance in identifying any additional victims or witnesses who may come forward during Cornely's recent arrest. Let's head over to Connecticut. In November 2022, East Haven man Widman Vicuna Rodriguez was charged with the rape and sexual assault of a child known to him, beginning when the girl was just 7 years old and continued all the way up until she was 18, the police have said. Facing multiple felonies, that case is still pending in court. Vicuna Rodriguez posted a $150,000 surety bond and was released from custody. The now 49-year-old has been charged in connection with a 2023 sexual assault investigation referred to East Haven Police by the State Department of Children and Families. East Haven Police Captain Joseph M. Murgo said the newest probe referred to cops by the agency came to light during an unrelated DCF investigation. During that investigation, it was revealed that Vicuna Rodriguez sexually assaulted another minor known to him in 2017 during a gathering at his East Haven home while the rest of the family was outside. Well, he turned himself into police Friday morning on 4th-degree sexual assault and risk of injury to a child charges. He's being held on another bond, this time at $750,000. He's facing a judge in New Haven shortly. Doesn't say when, but shortly. See ya, Chomo. Texas. An Abilene man was accused of having child sexual abuse materials, and he was arrested Thursday. The press release from the city of Abilene and the Abilene Police Department says that on Thursday, March 21st of this year, the police department arrested 26-year-old Daniel Munoz of Abilene on one count of second-degree felony possession of child sexual abuse material with the intent to promote it. Officers served a warrant at the home of Munoz in the 2400 block of South 41st Street, and then evidence was confiscated that contained that child sexual abuse material. This investigation is ongoing, and of course, as soon as we get more information on it, we'll have it right to you. Munoz is in the Taylor County Jail on a second-degree felony charge of possession with the intent to promote child sexual abuse material, and his bond is set at $40,000. See ya, Munoz. Greenville, North Carolina. A cyber tip received by the Pitt County Sheriff's Office has led to the arrest of a man on charges of possessing child sexual abuse materials. That's right, this chomo right here. The Sheriff's Office says it received a tip last Wednesday, and 34-year-old Michael Van Torres of Bethel was arrested on Sunday. Van Torres is charged with 5 counts of third-degree sexual exploitation of a minor. He's being held in the Pitt County Detention Center under a $200,000 bond. See ya, chomo. Moncks Corner, South Carolina. A 36-year-old Moncks Corner man was arrested on 9 charges connected to the sexual exploitation of minors. South Carolina Attorney General Alan Wilson said this Friday. William Joseph Godlewski, was arrested Thursday and charged with 9 counts of sexual exploitation of a minor in the 3rd degree after investigators received a tip that led them to him. Investigators on the case found that Godlewski held files of child sexual abuse material. Each charge that Godlewski faces is punishable by up to 10 years imprisonment on each count. This case will be prosecuted by the Attorney General's office.
RAIN has been supporting survivors of sexual violence since 1994.
We have teams dedicated to education, prevention, and response.
Improving the criminal justice system.
And changing the way America thinks about sexual violence.
Our hotline is 100% confidential. It's anonymous, it's safe, and free.
Whether you're looking for information or just want someone to listen, we'll be there.
Through the media, entertainment industry, and colleges across the country, we're making sure the public understands the reality of sexual violence and asking everyone to join us in the fight to end it.
We work with companies, schools, government agencies, and other organizations to develop policies and provide training to create a culture of safety.
We're leading the national effort to remove barriers so that survivors receive the justice they deserve.
And are helping to pass laws to end sexual assault and make our communities safer.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
Porque siempre voy a atender a tu llamada. Because I'm here to support you with what you need to heal.
Because I will work to prevent violence and to create a safer future.
Because I share your story.
Because we.
Because we will fight for you.
Because we stand with you.
Because with RAIN, you are not alone.
When a child experiences trauma, they can be stripped of their ability to imagine. But imagination is colors. All the colors. Imagination is freedom. And whatever you want it to be. But a child without imagination is not a child at all. Will you help defend our right to imagine?